Da-da-da-da. Woo! I am tired. Oh no, my friend just had an accident. What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today's task is going to be saving my friend. He went mudding. He told me he went around behind the firefighter station, somewhere around this area. He couldn't give me a location since the area is so big. So before I continue to yap, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin. We are going to begin by leaving our tractor back to my house. So let's quickly hop onto the road. There we go. Let's make a turn right here. Nice. And let me actually turn this off because I still had it on. Pretty much I was planting some corn. Yeah, I guess I'll finish planting corn when I do come back. So I'm just going to leave my stuff right here, just like so. Let me just leave my emergency lights on and let's go hop in the truck. So let's open the garage because we are going to be taking my favorite truck. Look at this beast. Let's hop in. Engine is on. Let me close that. There we go. And before we do head out, I want to take the trailer so we can put his off-roading truck on top of it. Okay, nice. So we have one right here. So let me back up. Let me quickly jump into my truck. There we go. I had to turn on the car engine. So let me back up. There we go. And let me close the door. All right, nice. And now let's start making our way over to that location. We are going to be making a left right here. Just like so. I'm hoping that he's okay and didn't get injured. If not, then that's not gonna be good. But we have a stop right here. We are going to be taking a ride. The road, it seems to be clear, so let's carefully take a turn right here. Okay, so it looks like he sent me another message, and on this message it tells me that he ended up taking an Uber back home, which is pretty funny. And he also wants his car delivered back to his home because I guess he doesn't want to take it to the mechanic shop because he doesn't have enough money. So I quickly did a U-turn and pulled into the tool store. So let me head in because I need to pick up a strap. There we go. I forgot to close this. And we're going to be using this to connect both vehicles. Let me get out of here. All right, no one is coming, so that means we can make a left. And let's see. And now this is going to be the difficult part because, yeah, I don't know where he left his vehicle. It could be anywhere. But he did say behind the firefighter station, but I don't seem to see anything. Let's check behind the gas station. Maybe he could be back there. Who knows? Alright, so I pulled into the gas station and I am checking everything and I still do not see him. Let me jump out and see if I could get a better view. Yeah, I don't see anything at all. So let me hop back into my truck. Let's quickly make a turn right here. And what I'm going to do is check on the other side of the firefighter station and see maybe there's something there. I'm hoping that there's something there because this could not end good. But let's see. Wait a minute. Is that him? Hold on. Let me hop out of my truck and let me take a better look. And I think it is him. Let's begin with disconnecting this. All right. And we're just going to take the truck for now. Honestly, this is kind of a nightmare because I do not want my truck to get dirty. All right, let's put it in park. Let me hop out and let's start attaching this thing. There we go. And oh my goodness, I do not want to get dirty. Okay. It looks like I'm going to get dirty. Let's jump in, I guess. Ugh. Oh, it's so dirty. Alright, so we managed to connect both trucks to the strap. And let's start carefully pulling the truck. There we go. Alright, it's not too stuck, which is a good thing. There we go. A little bit more. I think what I'm going to do is keep pulling it until we get to the top. Come on, a little bit more. I gotta make sure I don't hit the station. And I think this is good. Uh-oh. Don't. Okay, that was way too close. So I'm going to disconnect my strap. There we go. So we disconnected the strap. Let's see if this thing works. Okay, I think it's working. Uh-oh. It just died on me. I'm pressing my buttons, but nothing is working. Hold on. I think the best solution is to hop in the truck, flip this trailer around, and then slowly put the truck on top of the trailer. Hopefully that can work. So I'll begin with attaching the trailer, just like so. And I'm going to back up slowly, just like so. And now I was able to turn. We are reversing the trailer so we can get the truck on top of here. So there we go. I'm going to lift this deck up. Alright, so we got it up. And let's see. Let's try to give this another try and see if we can turn it on. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. All right, before it dies, I'm going to try to put it on top of the... No. Let's try again. Third time is the charm. Okay, there we go. And now let's just quickly put it on top. Let's just quickly put it on top. Nice. So we managed to put the truck on top of the trailer. All I have to do is turn off the truck. And now it's time to lower this deck. So let me give this a 360 check just to make sure that everything is connected and safe and secure, which it seems to be. And that means we can start heading to my friend's house so we can get this truck delivered. I guess technically returned. So let me check the map, and he told me that he lives right here, which is quite the distance. It's almost like across the map. So before the sun starts setting, let's start making our way over there. Let me check that the truck is all good. All right, seems to be staying on. Let me take a left right here. Actually, no, I was supposed to make a left. Oh well. Now we can make a left turn. Always got to make sure the road is clear. I think we're going to make a right turn on this road. Let me just take a quick look at the map just to make sure we are going the correct way. And yeah, so it looks like we can make a right turn right on this dirt road. Uh-oh. I should be a little bit more careful. And let's keep a lookout and see if we see any houses. Okay, I think that's his house right there. I wonder where the road is. Okay, I think this is the road, so let's pull into his driveway. Uh-oh. Do I seriously need to go all the way up here? Hopefully we don't have any trouble. Come on. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're having a little bit of trouble, but it seems that we are going to be able to make it. Perfect. I'm going to park my truck right here, and I'm going to knock on his door.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
I don't think he's home. Huh. He must have gone to the store. Anyways, I guess we're just gonna leave it on the driveway. And I don't know how we can do that. I guess the only solution is to kind of like U-turn and then drop off the truck. Because truthfully, I don't think I'm gonna be able to put it in the garage. I've made up my mind. I am going to turn right here and just drop off his truck. Let me just adjust myself just to make sure I am not too crooked. And I think that is fine. I'm gonna park it. Let me see. Do I have enough space? Yeah, I don't think I have enough space to drop the vehicle. So I'm going to move the truck a little bit more up forward. So let's do that. So I think that's fine. Yeah, that should be enough space. Let's start lifting this deck. There she goes. And now this is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm going to have to throw this truck in neutral and make sure I don't hit his garage. So let's carefully do that. Okay, so I just placed it in neutral. So let's carefully do that slowly. Slowly. All right, let me turn the wheels a little bit. Oh, so I was able to get the truck down from the trailer, but I still have a lot of space between the garage, and it doesn't look good right here. So I'm gonna push my luck a little bit and try to turn on the car and back this thing up. Here goes nothing. Let's quickly do this. Come on, turn on. There we go. All right, let's quickly do this. All right, that's fine. I already pushed my luck. It's a little bit crooked, but you know, we got it delivered. I think that's what counts. We got the truck delivered. Let's put the deck down. And before we call this a mission success, we have to return home. So let's hop back in the truck. There we go. And let's start making our way back home. And it's going to be quite the drive. And I say this because look, we are currently right here and we live all the way down here. So pretty much across the map. But the good part is that all we have to do is pretty much drive straight, right? We don't have to make any crazy left turns and right turns. All we have to do is drive straight. Okay, so the road is clear on this side, and okay, so it looks like it's clear on both sides. So let's go over a quick recap on this job. And in my opinion, I think this job was fairly easy. The only annoying part I would say was dealing with the truck because it would just like turn off for no reason. But it appears that we have finally arrived home. Let me open the garage so we can drop off the trailer. There we go. Let me hop right back in and let me just U-turn right here. So this looks to be in a good location. So let me quickly disconnect this. Perfect. Let me hop right back in my truck. And all I'm going to do is leave my truck right here and I'm going to get back to farming. Woo! Finally, I can finish the job. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on to the next APM video. Peace.